legends, we are back for boarding actions. Buzz and I are here for a mighty clash.
Woohoo!
We're going to give it another go.
We are.
Thanks for tuning in last time. We're going to start it with a few apologies. We got a few rules wrong.
Yeah.
We were rushing and we,
First time, Everyone remembers their first time.
Yeah, and we're not worried about it, so
Yeah.
hopefully you're not too. So we'll learn, and we're going to crack on a little bit more stylishly this time.
Yes, look, we aim to give 100% on all the rules, but sometimes we miss a few things. There's always so many things happening, but we always try our best to follow the rules.
Absolutely, and thank you for correcting us.
Yeah.
So we've learned a bit, but we're back with some different factions. So this time I'll be steering the guard. And
yes, I've got the Creations of Bile out today. So first time out for the boarding actions. You would have seen a few weeks ago that I debuted them on the channel in a 2,000 point game.
A mighty clash.
Which was really fun.
Against the Wolves.
Yes, so looking forward to this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we've gone with a little bit of a custom mission. We accidentally made the terrain for a game we've already filmed, and you may not know unless you've got this. It actually takes a while to put this stuff together.
So hard. It is so fiddly.
So fiddly.
Yeah.
And so we thought, let's stuff it. We're going to pick a game we haven't played, and we'll just use the terrain and shift it around a bit in the way that looks cool. So we've made kind of a custom mission, but today we'll be playing deck sweepers. Essentially, we'll get points for taking each other's deployment zones, and that's it. So
beautiful.
Should be a bit of fun.
Sounds good. So before we crack on, guys, just a couple of quick thank yous. Of course, we want to thank our legendary patroners, every single one of you. We absolutely adore and love you, and we appreciate all the support. If you are interested in joining us, guys, there's a link below that will take you to our patron page, and you'll see that we've got a whole bunch of benefits there. You can get your names on models, you can get early access to our content, you can get involved in voting for what sort of content you want us to film. So there's heaps of ways to get involved and support the channel. Our major sponsors, we've got Gap Games over in Queensland. So massive thanks to Brett and the team up there. They're massive supporters of us, and we are massive supporters of them. They do wonderful things for the community. So thank you to all those guys. There is a link in the description again to their store, which you can get 21% off a whole heap of miniatures. I'm talking GW, Star Wars, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, you name it, they've got it. And also, we get a bit of a kickback on any purchase that is made through that link as well. So
right below.
Yeah.
Right below.
So that's another way you can come and support us on the channel. And every bit helps because, we can get boarding actions, we can get other game systems.
It bought the boarding actions.
That's true, exactly right. So head on over there for any miniature needs. And to Game Out EU, for some of our battle mats and terrain, not this one, this one's done by a different company, but they, again, are a massive supporter to us, so thank you to them.
Absolutely. And if you haven't already, socials are below, Facebook, Discord, Instagram accounts, all that jazz. Come and say hello. We're trying to build our little Discord community, and there's lots of little chats going on there. Come and show us what you're painting and what you're up to, and always good to say hello. There's a private little Patreon section in there too.
We've also got some t-shirts, guys, so there's a little link below the YouTube screen where you're watching. It basically got a direct link to our Teespring store, so we've got a whole different range of different t-shirts and jumpers. We've got our dice, of course, if you want some dice. Plenty happening there to support us, and yeah. All right, so that is the mission. That is all of our thank yous.
So what are your faction rules?
Creations of Bile are really interesting. So they are very melee focused. So I really only have some bolt pistols and whatever Bile has got. So another pistol. So they're very melee. But in saying that, I do have +1 movement, +1 strength, and I get to fight on death on a 4-up if that chosen unit hasn't fought in that phase. So quite deadly in close combat action.
Absolutely.
And yourself?
And today I've got Born Soldiers. I mean, everyone knows it's great, it's simple, it's easy, it's straightforward. 6's auto wound, and for the Scions, they'll have the, I think it's Special Troopers or something rule, which is 6's explode. So,
cool. Yeah. Awesome. So that is all the pre-game stuff. Let's go into our lists, and we'll be right back after that.
Alrighty, we're back to boarding actions today. Invading a space Hulk run by the insidious Fabius Bile. Backed up today by the Born Soldiers, the ASTRA MILITARUM. Today we've got a very simple boarding actions list for you. It's headed up by a Cadian Castellan, Thaddeus Bane, my right-hand man. He's swinging in with a power fist today. I've also given him the boarding actions specific enhancement, defensive linchpin, allowing squads within 6 that overwatch to hold steady, which will allow them to overwatch on a 5+. In the troop slots, it's very basic. We've got 3 squads of 10-man Cadian shock troops with foxcasters. All sergeants have chainswords, nothing too complex going on there. Just want to keep it nice and simple. And due to guards' specific boarding actions rule, they don't actually have to split up. So we're going to have 3 big chunks of 10 men running around. So for the elite section, we've got a simple squad of Bulgren. The Bonehead and second Bulgren both have a maul and slab shield, and the third has a grenadier gauntlet with his slab shield. Next up is our Commissar, simple with a bolt pistol and chainsword. And then lastly, I've got a squad of Tempestus Scions with 2 plasma guns and a hotshot volley gun with a power sword on the Tempesta and a Voxcaster. And that's a very simple 500 points on the nose of Imperial Guard.
Okay, legends. So we've got the Creations of Bile here for this 500 point boarding actions game. First time running the Bile army for boarding actions, so looking forward to see how they run. And of course we are heading this up by the man himself, Fabby B, Fabius Bile. I've given him the close quarters killer boarding action enhancement, which enables him to reroll the wound rolls in melee or melee, depending on what team you're playing for. He's pretty good in melee actually, and he's got a pretty good pistol, so looking forward to seeing how he goes. Of course he can buff a core unit as well after the movement phase, and so that'll come in handy for my next couple of units, being the Legionaries. Yes, I've got 3 5-man squads. I've got 1 squad with just bare bones, bolt pistols and chainswords. And then I've got another 2 further squads who have a special weapon in each, one of which is the Sergeant, who is fitted with a power fist, and the other squad which is fitted with a chain axe. Finally, heading up my Elites division, the one and only 5-man blob of Possessed, Bile's very own special specimens, who have come to this Space Hulk wreaking havoc, looking to kill some puny humans. All up, that's bang on the nose, 500 points. Yoo-hoo!
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
The only thing more exciting than Turbo Hopper is Aero Turbo Hopper, the hottest off-road action you've ever seen. It leaps into the air. Because it's radio controlled, go anywhere, do anything, fun and speed. Yahoo! Over rocks and through the mud. Real turbo racing action. You just hit the turbo power to make the pass and win. Aero Turbo Hopper and Turbo Hopper, only from Tyco RC.
Okay, welcome back everyone. We are back from deployment, and we are looking forward to this custom mission boarding action experiment.
Extravaganza.
So yeah, this should be a hell of a lot of fun. Yeah, so all that we need to do now is do the magical roll-off, sir.
Oh, indeed.
Yes.
Let us see.
Let us see
choice colour is.
what it will
It will
be.
be blue today. Whoa.
Hey,
Oh,
I haven't seen one of these in a while.
Oh. Third time's a charm. 2 versus 6.
Okay, there we are.
All right. You can probably see the deployment from the overhead and the cut-in shots. I've got my 3 Cadian infantry squads. These are not just standard infantry, they're the Cadian infantry.
Yep.
Get a few extra quality shots there, which is nice. The Bulgren are in this far corner, and the Scions have been left in reserve because I've ran out of deployment zones. I've also got the Commissar here to help open a door, as well as Thaddeus Bane, the Noble Commander, should I decide that I want to jump through there. So that's quite cool. And let's get on with it.
Awesome. And so with the creation side, I've just got a squad of Legionnaires here with the bare bones chainswords. Another squad here with Bile, just center. Another 3rd squad of Legionnaires on this side. And then my Possessed are just hiding for now, because I don't want them to get shot off the table so quickly. So I just tuck them away there for some later game use. Alrighty, so
do
Peril Guard turn 1 coming up.
So we're going to do some orders now. First, we're going to do forward for the Emperor. That's from this Commissar onto this Cadian squad there. And then over here in the other side, we've got Thaddeus Bane handing out move, move, move to these boys just to make sure we secure this objective number 2 quite confidently. The other squads are a bit far from orders, so my goal is to move and reposition so that I can hand out orders. Auras don't work if doors are closed, so might start opening some doors and then letting those auras spread out and give my boys some instructions.
Sounds good.
So let's see what we can do. Alright, so we've moved Infantry Squad A up, who started with the Commissar. They are able to advance and shoot as if they remain stationary, which is going to be good. Got a few of those Creations of Bile in our sights, and tried to position to make sure as many guys as possible could get some shots, which is probably going to be about 6 or 7 of them. The Commissar opened the door, so he had to stay there, and the Bulgren have also moved and then opened their door. So they'll be ready for next turn. This also allows me to hand out auras because the guys are now going to be much closer. So I might have to leave the infantry sergeant back there a little bit. Always got to remember to measure your boys and make sure that your future turns won't be screwed up by your poor movement. Down here, we've moved our guys up onto the objective with move, move, move. And the Thaddeus Bane, the Castellan, has moved and then opened the door. And we've also opened the door down on this side. These guys will sacrifice their shooting to do so. But now we are in range of the Foxcasters from each squad, which provide 24 inches of aura of commands. So I can now more thoroughly and dynamically hand out different commands, which should be pretty cool. Alright, first up, we're going to start with Infantry Squad A. Next to the Commissar, they have 7 guys who can clearly draw a line of sight through each other's bases to the Legionary Squad, down in Chris's left hand from his perspective. Legionary Squad. So we've got exploding 6s on Cadian shock troops, which should be a bit of fun, and these guys all act as if stationary, and those 7 guys are all within rapid fire. So I'm going to gather some dice and pepper him up. 14 shots coming in, Buzz.
Let's do it, mate.
Oh, come on, boys.
Hitting on 3s or 4s?
4s.
4s.
That was a shocker.
Bugger.
No 6s, so no explosions or auto wounds. Strength 3, we need
5s.
We've got nothing. We've got absolutely...
They're a bit afraid, the old guardsmen.
Diddly squat there, mate.
They're just seeing all these like weird augmented bits flapping about.
So, next up, we've got 3 guys from Squad B that can see the Legionaries.
Sure.
Considering these guys here, can't get too many lines of sight on these guys, and I do have 5+ Overwatch here. I'm going to let these guys do the Overwatch action and set to defend, so they should be in a better position for next turn. When they charge, I'm going to set to defend and not shoot this turn so that they're actually ready. Squad C down here has done an action, so they can't shoot either. So that's all for my shooting phase this turn. It's a little bit anticlimactic, but that's alright. Got to prepare ourselves for future turns.
That's what boarding actions is all about. Setting yourself up.
That's it.
Don't just throw yourself in there.
No.
Unless your Creations of Bile.
Oh, then you might. Is that what you're about to do, Buzz?
So that's the end of your turn.
Yep, that's end of guard turn 1.
And that's no points because obviously there's no secondaries. There's just bits and pieces now. I like it.
Stuff
nice
going on.
and simple.
No fancy business.
Very good. Alrighty, guys. We're going to be back with Creations of Bile turn 1 coming up next. Alright, so Bile turn 1, we go up another CP.
Ding.
So we both got up to 3. Gosh, you really rack up the CP in boarding actions, which is
I
great.
don't know what to do with it.
So I'm just going to re-roll everything.
That's fair.
So, all right. So no command phase stuff because Bile, where is he? Over here. Bile hands out his buffs at the end of the movement phase, which is quite handy. So let's go straight into movement. Alrighty guys, back from the movement phase. I've also done Bile's buff that he does in the movement phase. I rolled a 2 on a D3, so that is +1 toughness for this legionary squad there. I don't think it'll make much difference with their weapons too much, but I was hoping for the +1 attack, but that's what I rolled. Just starting from left to right, I've just pushed up my first squad of chainsword Marines here. And that should be a relatively easy enough charge to start chopping some guardsmen. Again, just with this squad of legionaries with Bile, just moving up into center, hoping for another charge into there, into Lachlan's central squad, and then just taking that objective 3. And over this side, we haven't really done much, but we're just preparing our turns 2 and 3. So we've got a squad of legionaries who have done the action to open the door, and I've just shuffled them to the side so you can actually open the door and sort of protect yourself. So you can literally just poke your hand around and just pop it open, and that's what this squad has done, so they can't be seen. And similarly with the possessed squad, they've just shuffled over closer to the door, just enough to do the action, and they've popped open that door there. So relatively simple turn. I've got some bolt pistols to shoot. Maybe Bile's pistol if he's in range, maybe. And then we'll do some charges after that. All right, so let's start with the first legionary squad. Going all their pistols into the guardsmen just in front. All right, so we just got the 5 pistol shots, and we are hitting on 3s. Ooh, okay, so fail 2. And wounding on 3s. That is 3 wounds there, Mr. LJ.
Mate, that is more than I did, and I shot 14 times.
Yes.
All right, guardsmen, ho! Oh, 2
Oh, okay.
dead. Okay.
Second squad in this center here, the legionaries. I've only got 3 legionnaires in line of sight of this central guard squad. So we're just gonna shoot our little pew pew pistols at them. See how we go. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Winning on 3s. Whoop, 1 out of the tray. Another 2 for you, LJ.
Ugh. Come on, boys. Ugh. 1 down.
1 bites the dust. Shooting done.
Oh, that's it.
Let us charge. Blah, blah.
All right, get it on,
Bile
boy.
phase. All right, so let's start over there. Needing a 5.
Oh, he's missed. Oof. Do you use the CP reroll?
Yeah, gotta. Yeah, gotta. Blink. All right, using a CP there for the charge.
I'm sensing a 4.
Don't you dare. Oh my god, he sensed the 4! How dare you?
Mate, I can't help what I see. You know?
That's horrible. And I said in the pre-little thing that, it should be a relatively easy charge. Oh, yeah, mate.
Never underestimate the die.
There you go. All
That
right.
one bloke, 1 or 2 guys that died.
Probably. I shouldn't have
Did the
shot my
difference.
pistols. Anyway.
That's what you get.
6.
Oh, mate.
Bloody pink dice. What's happening here?
Want to borrow some of mine? Available on the Legends and Lore website. That will come eventually.
All right. Oh,
That's rough, mate. That is rough.
okay.
3 in a row. Under 6.
Yeah, that's poo. Even for my
Alright.
standards, that's poo. All right, so that's all she wrote for Bile turn 1. I shot some pistols.
you killed more than I did.
That's true, I did.
You killed 3 dudes,
I
and
did.
I killed 0.
But I wanted to be on some objectives there. That's a bit that's a bit disheartening, but that's okay. Let's go straight into guard turn 2.
Turn 2.
Ding-ding.
So, for the command phase, we're going to get 10 points. 1 for having 1, and another 1 for having more.
Correct.
Nice and simple. Putting some points on the board. Alright, also, we just forgot to set the Overwatch into action. I did decide to set to defend. So now that Chris has moved, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, 6 guys with line of sight. So let's crack out some shots, see what we can do. 5 pluses. Rerolling 1s for the Castellan. Alright, finally got some 6s, so that's an exploding hit and an auto wound.
Sure.
And we got to drop all the non-5s. So we got 1 there, that's auto. Oh!
Nice.
4 saves to make their buzz.
Yep. -1.
No, just me.
Yeah,
No,
standard
Just
3 ups.
Shitty. Strength 3 shots.
Oh, okay. So 1 takes a wound.
In terms of orders, Thaddeus Bane can hand out orders to both Squad B and Squad C, as both have Voxcasters, and we can now go 24 inches since the doors are open. So both of these squads will take aim, which provides extra AP, and the Commissar down here is in range of both the Bullgren and Squad A, and he's going to tell Squad A to have duty and honour so that they can perform an action and still shoot, and that action is probably just going to be Overwatch, so I can kind of come and clog up this alleyway and shoot those legionaries. And the Bullgren are going to be told the order at all costs, essentially giving them OPSEC, and counts as double. So they can come in there and knock those legionaries around a bit, and hopefully take that objective
Yeah.
for the
Beautiful.
Imperium. So let's get some moving done and see where we end up. Starting with the Bullgren, they've come out and swung around the corner, ready to potentially charge those legionaries. We do have a Grenadier Gauntlet there too, just 1. The Commissar has come out from cover and is he's going to hang out next to both of these squads there. Really need to make that charge so he doesn't die. The infantry squad has swung around from the objective. Sorry, I meant to leave a guy on that objective, and they just want to get some shots off onto that legionary squad on objective 3. And my second infantry squad, Squad B, has swung around to protect Thaddeus Bane, and Squad C has also left their Vox guy just within 6 inches of Thaddeus so that they can get his rerolls of 1, and they are also now tagging objective 1, covering 2 of those squads that may come out of those doors on a future turn. Squad C is just going to prepare Overwatch, and they can set to defend because they're within 6 inches of Thaddeus Bane, and that was his enhancement, so they'll be able to do Overwatch on 5s. These guys, it's Squad B, they're going to pepper at the legionaries. Most of them can get a good line of sight. We're going to check and see if anyone has cover. Squad A has quite a lot of shots too, and we're going to leave the Bullgrens. Actually, no, they do have the Grenadier Gauntlet, so let's see what that can do. So assault D6 from the Grenadier Gauntlet into the legionaries. We got 5 shots there. Alright, we're hitting on 4s.
Ooh,
3
not bad.
there, not too bad. And 1 is an auto wound there.
Lovely.
Thank you, Bullgren. And strength 4, just 1 save to make, Chris.
Yep, minus one. So 4 up. Hey, loves it.
Not too bad at all. Squad A is going to pepper the legionaries that are hanging out with Bile.
Yep.
The pink dice is the guy providing cover to Chris. Alright, a few explosions and some auto wounds there.
Lovely.
Let's see what we can do. I think we've got another one of these. Alright, not too bad. We're looking for 5s.
So 2 more.
Yep. So it's 4 standard saves and 2 with cover for Chris.
All right, so do the 2 at cover. So 2 up.
Oh, no.
And then the rest of the guys are on 3s. So another 1 dice.
Great job, Cadians.
Nicely done.
Let's see what we can do with the next squad. So we've got good shot, partial. So 2 good shots, and then the rest of these guys are going to get cover. So I've actually hindered myself here. Now that the 2 easy guys to shoot are dead, I'm not going to have as much of an easy time killing the guys at the back. So 2 of my guys have clear line of sight. The rest of them are going to give cover. Rerolling the 1s for Thaddeus Bean. Okay. It's okay. So this one has a tip of AP on it, Chris. So the cover essentially won't be cover.
Yep, so 1 3 up then. Yep.
All good.
And then 3 4 ups. Yep, so take a wound.
That's all right. You want to reroll that card?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I'm just racking up all this CP.
Yeah, use that CP, mate.
I kind of think that, yeah, you don't have any stratagem to spend, so like, I might as well just...
This is the stratagem.
Yeah. No, that was
a 4 plus.
That was a 4 plus, yeah. So that's still a wound.
Oh, well.
No worries.
Time to charge.
Okay, go for it.
So, time for the Bulgrin to attack the legionaries.
Bulgrin.
Boo. Bulgrin.
But.
The blue dice are the guys with the mauls, and the pink is the guy without. Looking for 3s right now. So we're hitting at strength 7 or strength 6 on the pink dice, which is still 3s.
Still 3s, yep.
All right.
Ooh, a couple 1s. I'll take that.
So, -1 on the blues, and no minus on the other ones. So the blue ones are 2 damage.
Oh, okay. So I'll do the pink ones first. So effectively just normal 3 ups.
Actually, mind if I reroll one?
Yeah, go for it. Spend a
Maybe
CP.
use the CP that I'm not using.
Yay, good job.
Another one there.
All right. So I've got 2 3 ups. Yes, well done.
Very good.
And then 3 -1, did you say?
4 ups.
Yeah, so 3 4 ups with a potential reroll here. Yes, I'll spend a CP because this will kill 1 to 2 damage. Looking for a 4 here.
Oh,
yay!
he's got it.
They hold strong, old legionnaires.
It's a stalemate combat, that is. Do you want to hit back?
I do. Chainsawing back with my legionaries into the Bulgrin. Looking for 3s. And we are going to be wounding on 4s with the +1 strength because of my faction trait. So what do you got here? We've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 there for you, buddy. -1.
Oh no. Okay, we got a 2 up. Down to a 3.
Oh, it's a good roll.
Oh, 2 drop. I've used my reroll, so that's 2 wounds off a guy. We have 3 wounds on a Bulgrin.
Very good. All right, and that is the end of your turn.
Indeed it is. And
Okay.
it's over to Bile.
Yes,
Turn 2.
no worries. All right, so Bile turn 2. Go up a CP to 2. And we're sitting on just 1 objective here, objective number 3. So I get 5 points on the primary. Alrighty guys, we are back from the movement phase. So we'll just start again from left to right. Of course, I've remained in combat here with the Bulgrin. Bulgren will get to fight first, but even if the Legionaries die in that stoush, they'll still be able to fight back with my Legion trait if I roll some 4s.
Possibly.
Possibly, if I roll 4s. I don't want to eat my words again for a second turn. Making an unfailable 5-inch charge.
Oh no.
So the centre squad here with the Legionnaires and Bile, I've just... with the +1 movement and boarding actions, it's really, really strong. So these Legionnaires are moving 7 inches and Possessed are moving 10.
They're
it's
absolutely
really,
just
yeah,
dead
it's
across
great.
the board.
Bile has rolled his buff and I got +1 attack for these guys, which is great. The 3rd Legionnaire squad has just popped through the door here. Probably like a 7-inch charge on that squad on that objective.
That seems a bit far, Buzz.
Yeah, I'll probably roll a 12 for that. And the big blob of Possessed Death have come around the corner and are scaring the living daylights out of those guardsmen.
Mate, they're scaring the living daylights out of me.
So it's going to be a really fun phase, I think. So before we do some charges, let's do some piddly shooting. We've got 5 pistols into the Bulgren. All right, so hitting on 3s there into the Bulgren. Oh gosh, look at that, full house. All right, so we just checked that, yeah, we're in the wanton massacre now, so my pistols exploded.
I never remember that.
Yeah.
Go on.
So winning on 5s.
One.
Yeah, okay, just the 1. Fair enough.
2 up.
Yeah,
Cool.
good job. 3 pistols from the centre squad, centre legionary squad, just into the guardsmen. All right, 3s. No 6s there. And then 3s. So 2 wounds.
Oh, 2 dead.
Okay.
No good, no good. Let's see if we can make this 2-inch charge into a 3.
All right, and just the last bit of shooting here, we've got our 3rd Legionnaire squad just in this quadrant. Going to shoot this way because I don't want to make my charge longer for this turn. So just going to go into this guard squad over there. So 3s, 6s exploding, no. And then 3s again. Oh, just the 1.
4 up.
Hey, good job, well done. All right, so Bile going to shoot his little needler into the guardsman. Hit it on a 2, old Bile.
Oh, easy.
No explodes, and it'll automatically go through on a 2.
What's
so,
the AP? So
-2 there for you, LJ.
Come on, 6 ups, boys. Oh, they all.
Oh, okay.
That's 3 dead.
All right,
Charging?
let's do some charges.
I do have some Overwatches.
You do, I know. So we can't. Yeah, I can't do much about that. But so these guys are overwatching, right? Correct.
Alrighty.
All right, batter up for the possess time, baby.
Time to die.
Okay, so we're hitting on 3s for these bad boys.
Okay.
And we'll be back after these messages when I pick up my dice. I'm winning on 2s because I'm actually strength 6 with the +1.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah. So 2s here.
This is disgusting. That's a good roll.
Pretty gnarly with Bile. So what do you got? 2,
Yeah, I'll just
4.
roll the whole
Yeah,
thing.
just roll mine. Yeah, go for it, mate.
I'm rolling Buzz's dice because they roll badly. I think we're dead. Your AP 2, so yeah,
AP 2,
we're
yeah.
very dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, dead.
All right, LJ, you spending the 2 to fight me?
Yeah, we're gonna jump in here.
Okay,
It's the only one where I stand a chance.
sounds good.
So
Dropping down to
let's
1.
Drop those 2 CP like a tut, like the pimps in the crib, man. Drop it like a tut. All right, Cadians.
For Cadia.
Oh. Oh,
Oh, man.
it's not so. Everyone.
Yay.
You know when you're picking out the good ones that you've rolled bad? All right. Looking for, I think it's, are you T5? You are. I'm the T4.
T4,
Doesn't
no.
matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
none.
gosh.
None. Oh, no.
Wow.
That's 2 CP for diddly squat.
Oh, man. All right, so just whacking back there with the center squad into the guardsmen. Let's do the chainswords first. 3s. This is strength 5, so 3s. Okay, I dropped 1, so that's 6 there for you, mate. 6 AP ones.
Come on, boys. 5 ups.
Oh,
Okay, we save 3 and take 3, which I'm actually quite alright with.
all right, and I've got 5 attacks from the sergeant with the power fist. Hitting on 4s with this guy with the minus. Ooh, not bad. Drop 2. 2s, I imagine, with the power fist.
Easily. Oh!
Yep, so 2 wounds.
Minus 2s.
Yep,
6 ups. Ugh.
another doué.
Bloop, bloop.
All right, so let's move over to the 3rd Legionary squad in combat here. Chainswords. Wow, okay.
That's good.
Hey,
Ordered.
all clear. All clear.
3s.
3s. Oh, wait, these guys got the +1 attack, actually, from
Yep,
Bile.
Just do a few more.
So 3s. Oh, missed.
What about the other guy? There's 3 guys. Oh, you're doing
No,
one
he's
separately?
got
Yeah.
separately. There we go. 8
No.
wounds.
Oh no.
-1.
5 ups. Oh, we're very dead.
Oh, golly gosh.
Very dead.
That's it, mate. That's all my charges.
Time for the Bulgrin.
Bulgrin get to smack face.
Let's
Bonk.
see what we can do. Alright, not bad. A few bonks. 3.
3
Minus
-1, so 3 4-ups. Okay, I'll spend a CP.
Alright.
Oh.
Yeah.
2 dead.
And then we just got the normal guy who's only got 1 damage. Yep, 2 more standard saves.
3 ups.
1 each, just 1.
And, yeah, so 2 and 1.
Okay.
Let's see if they fight back. Because these guys haven't fought back this phase yet.
True.
So on 4s, my 2 Legionnaires get to fight back.
Hey.
And one of them does. See what he does. 3 hits. So it's 4, so 2 wounds.
Okay. Yep, all good.
All good. Good job.
And then your normal boys.
All right, and the other chainsword guys just fighting back.
Those pink dice aren't too bad.
That's pretty good. Not sure what happened on turn 1, but we'll forget about that.
They just didn't wake up.
So
Fours.
4s.
T5?
T5, yeah. Strength 5 with the +1.
Yeah.
Yep, so 4s.
Pretty good for 4s, mate. 3 misses.
Wow, okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Oh,
Golly gosh.
yuck. AP1, so I'm looking for 3s. Whoop.
Okay.
That's a dead Bulgrin. And a wounded Bulgrin. I'm going to 1 CP reroll.
Yes, nice. Beautiful.
Alright, so shifting this wound over to this guy. Alright, good turn, Buzz.
Yeah, not a bad one. Those attacks really they stack up with Bile and
And the extra strength.
yeah, the extra strength really helps too. So yeah, good turn. Managed to kill some couple of
Quite a
units.
few guarded.
Yeah.
An entire unit over here.
Yeah.
Half of that unit, all of that unit, and another Bulgrin.
Yeah. So we do have some scions coming in.
I do.
So with some gnarly weapons. So let's see how they go
See
in
if we
turn
can
3.
kill some boys.
Yeah, coming right up.
All right. All right. In terms of orders this turn, squads are just in the wrong spot, or the right order isn't in the right place, unfortunately. So I'm not really going to hand any out.
Yep.
It's not really going to have much effect.
Sure. No worries.
So we're just going to pull back, drop the signs in, see if we can clear some stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
Ding.
And I'm currently actually hogging all the objectives there. So no
No points for me.
victory points, unfortunately. Yeah.
So I've got to do something about that. Alright, so to summarise the movement, the Bulgrin have stayed where they are. The Commissar has come to take on Fabius Bile, looking to make a name for himself. Plus he had no other jobs to do, so I thought this would be a bit of fun. The Scions have dropped in, right in the centre of our deployment. They've all got line of sight on these legionaries. I've made sure there's a little gap between each model to ensure that that happens. And we've also pulled back out of that combat to ensure that the Scions can actually shoot them, and that we can also protect Thaddeus Bane. He's decided to wise up and shut this door to ensure the possessed can't whip around that corner and charge him, as he could kind of sense it coming, being an intelligent commander of many battles. The only real shooting I've got is the Scions. So the pink dice here are going to be plasma guns. They are set to overcharge. We're going to risk our lives to ensure
For the Emperor.
that these foul scum are wiped out of this
Nice.
Omen arc. And then the blue dice are hotshot volley guns. We'll
Lovely.
do the rifles in the next round. Ugh, okay. And there was a 1 there, so one of the plasma guys dies.
Sure.
Whoop. Sorry, I should have rolled those separately, but you'll get over it. All right, so twos. They're T4.
T4, yeah.
So 2s on those, and 2 hotshot volley guns. So these are -2, and these are -3 with 2
Oh,
damage.
okay. So -3 is just 6s. No, so 2 dead. -2, so 2 5-ups with a -2.
Oh! All right, we kill some and we save some. All right, hotshot rifles and pistols into the remaining legionaries. All right, so we've exploded a few times there.
It's a bit
with the
better.
Scions. That's much better. Drop some, gain some. Looking for 5s on these because they're strength 3. Oh, hello.
Oh, okay.
6 to save there, Buzz, at -2. 1 damage each.
Wow, okay. 6 5-ups, everyone. Good luck.
Oh,
okay.
They survive. They survive.
They survive. Are you declaring any charges?
I might. There's one guy left.
Yeah?
One guy.
On 1 wound.
Because if I don't, you will just 10-inch charge me. 10-inch move, then charge me. I think the Scions have to charge,
Yep,
just to ensure this guy dies and that I get that objective.
sure.
He's got 1 wound. I think we can do this.
Go for it, mate.
Come on, boys. Get in there. Oh, that is a stinker. We're
Got to CP that, mate.
100% re-rolling that one. There we
Yeah,
go.
it's better.
That's much better.
Fisticuff phase.
Yeah, mate. Except this time, we've got a sword. So the sergeant has a power sword.
Okay.
Everyone else is punching in.
All right.
And who would have thought Scions had 2 attacks?
I know, that's amazing.
Amazing.
I love it.
Looking for 3s. 4s, except for the Tempester.
Okay.
So he's dropped 1 there. All right, swinging in for our wounds.
Yep.
We're not too strong. We're mostly strength 3.
Yep. So 5s.
And the power sword is looking for 4s.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
2 6s on those power swords, Buzz.
very good. All right, so let's do the AP3, I guess, and see how we go. So 6s, baby. Oh, that's 2 damage anyway. So that kills him. Now
That's
let's.
just 1 damage.
Oh, he's on 1 wound anyway.
Oh, true.
Yeah. So let's see if that poor old sergeant fights
Have
back.
you used your CP reroll?
I haven't. You do have a whole lot of other saves. I think I might save it.
Okay.
To be honest. So let's see if he fights back. No, he doesn't.
No power fisting for you today.
No fisticuffs for me.
Okay. The Scions take the objective.
Yes. Well done there.
And we're just going to surge forward a little bit. They
Okay.
are preparing themselves for death, though, because there's just a fat mob of possessed there. It's very scary.
Yeah, it's we'll see what happens. But that's a good turn, mate. You fought back really nicely.
Sorry, we forgot the charge over here for the
Oh
commissar.
yeah, of course. The commissar. Brave old commissar.
Oh, he's getting in there. All right, we're risking our neck here. We don't have any AP, but we do have an extra attack.
Okay, that's handy.
So hitting on 3s
All
for
right.
the commissar.
Go for it.
Huh.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, not bad. Not bad.
50-50.
He's got 5 wins. There's no point re-rolling.
T4 bile.
Okay. None. Nothing at all.
All right, I do get to whack you back there.
6 attacks? Hitting on 2s?
I'm going to smack you with my rod, LJ. Hitting on 2s, bile.
Oh.
What was the enhancement I gave him? Reroll wounds, was it?
Reroll wounds. But
Yeah.
it's turn 3, Chris.
Oh yes, so those 6s explode. So that 1 is just gonna pop into the kitty.
Yep.
Strength 6.
Oh, 2s.
2s.
Yuck.
Rerolling 1s. Because of my enhancement.
Oh,
Oh,
he's lethal.
5.
Minus.
Minus 2
Oh no.
for 3 damage.
We have a 5-up save, so we're dead.
No win one?
No, 3 up. So 4 wounds. You're just a standard commissar. Not even HQ, mate. Perished valiantly. So now it's your turn, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Me?
Just with the Legionnaires there. Yeah, you're right. Well, 12 attacks from the chainswords into the Bullgren, just fighting back. 3s, 6s are exploding, so 4s. All right, that's a bit better. So we've got 5 wounds there, LJ.
And 3 ups.
3 ups for you. Oh, gosh.
Guys, on
CP.
2 wounds, I'm CPing
Yeah,
that.
fair.
Come on, bud. Whoop.
That's better.
There we go.
Nice.
Drops a wound. Go on, boys. Let's do it. Not the best. Come on. All right. That's decent. So 4 at -1.
All right, 4 4-ups. Okay.
Oh, they're all dead.
They're all dead.
Look at that.
And they've already fought this phase, so they can't fight again.
All right, interesting turn there. Did manage to wipe 2 squads, but Chris has still got some very nasty looking units left. Took a lot to kill those last legionaries, so a charge from the remaining legionaries still doesn't look good. And those possessed are looking lethal, and I've got 2 squads in their path. So how long we survive is, yeah, that's a bit of a countdown, I think. Over to you, Buzz.
All right,
Turn
mate.
3.
Yes, turn 3 creations going up a CP to 2.
I'll be on 1.
What have we got here? So sitting on 1, sitting on 2, and you're double up sec.
No, not right
Oh,
now.
not
No,
right
that's
now.
gone, that's gone.
Right. So sitting on 3 objectives there.
Very nice.
So get the full 10. All right, it was a pretty simple movement phase here, guys. Just a quick summary we can capture with LJ here live. So basically everything has just stayed in combat. Bile is just babysitting that objective. And the possessed have moved up to take on both of those squads in the center of the battlefield. Hopefully if I can get really lucky, I can just wipe them all out. We'll see how we go and how I split up my attacks. So far as shooting, let's just do a couple of pistol shots. Just their pistols into the Bullgren. 3s. 2 hits. And 5s. No wounds.
Okay.
Let's do Bile. So hits on a 2. And wounding on a 2+. Yep. Ooh, 2 wounds. Minus 2.
4 up saves. Oops, that's out of the trait. Oh.
2 damage.
I am
CP.
CP in that.
Nice.
Don't really like that. I'm going to use my CP dice as the roll.
Yay, good job.
Works out.
Well done. That is it. Let's go charging. Alrighty, charge is done. LJ can't interrupt, so let's start with the possessed. So, the creator possessed is going to go into the guard squad, and then the 4 other possessed are going into the scions.
All right.
I'll do the greater possessed first.
Okay.
Oh. Right, so those 2 1s go back into the kitty with the wonton soup.
Pretty good.
2s. Yep, so that's 6.
All right, we need 6 ups. Ever seen it happen? I have.
I have.
Ooh.
Not today.
Not today. My boys are dead. Oh, my boys.
Okay, and the normal possessed into the scions. Hiya! Ooh, look at those 6s,
That's
LJ.
a few 6s, Buzz. 3.
Yeah, 2s.
Ugh.
All right.
Have you ever seen a fistful of 6s? No, we're very dead, boys.
Wow. Sorry, man.
That's all right, mate.
That's an absolute whopper. All right, and then let's just go with these legionnaires into the Bullgren, doing the chainswords. No 6s available, and wounding on 5s. 3 there for you, mates. -1.
Come on, boys. You got this. Oh, no. I got no CP. One guy dies.
Oh gosh.
We have one warrior left. Plus Thaddeus Bane.
And I've got a chain axe
Oh no.
to do.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
That's alright.
All right. So the heavy chain axe. I've got a -1 penalty here, so hitting on 4s.
That's fine.
Okay. And then we're strength 9, so 3s. Ooh,
Oh.
3 wounds there, mate.
That's
Gosh.
-4, right?
It is -4, 2 damage.
6 up. Come on. Ugh.
Oh,
He's absolutely
he's
kaput. I've been decimated.
Yeah, sorry, mate. That's yeah, that's.
That's alright.
When I flunked those first couple of charges, and then you had that slab of shots coming into me, I was like, oh gosh. But then, yeah, it sort of turned around in my favour a little bit.
That's right. I'm pretty sure we can simulate the points, but I don't think it goes in my favour. We still have 2 turns left.
Yeah.
Which is 2 turns of you scoring
Yeah.
10 and 10, and then
Yeah.
15 for each at the end. So I think this is your game, man.
Yeah. So
game.
only 1 model left, mate. Sorry. Good game.
Thaddeus Bane lives again.
Oh, Thaddeus
He opens
Bane.
this door and
Let's get the hell out of here.
he power fists the door, and away he
Oh
goes.
gosh.
That was a great game.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
really
good
fun.
fun.
Really fun mission. Yeah, gosh, Creations of Bile. It's kind of really made for Creations of Bile. I think this sort of format.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The +1 to movement really helps, and you know when you're flinging on some buffs from Bile.
And the extra strength really adds up.
Yeah,
Really adds up. Getting those 2s all over the place.
yeah.
Oh,
And the
Very
free
nice.
upgrades with CSM obviously helps as well. You know, having those heavy chain axes or a power fist or whatever.
I think the guard definitely needed, like, usually you'd probably throw 2 plasma guns in the Cadian squads.
Yep.
And I just didn't want to overload it.
Sure.
So I just thought, I'll just go guns. And
Yep.
They probably needed those plasma guns to just crack it a little bit harder, because when you shot all those rifles and then they do, like, a wound or they miss,
Yeah.
it's just not good enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
But it was good
yeah.
good thinking with the custom mission. That's what I really like about, you know, some of these terrain setups, and you can just really pick and choose how you want to play it, and you might get only 6 missions in the book, but literally
so
you
much
can
out
you
of
can
it.
do it. There's so many possibilities, right?
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
yeah, that was really fun setup.
Hope you guys enjoyed the game.
Yeah.
A lot of fun for us.
Yep.
Good to film some more boarding actions.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure we'll come up with some other weird ideas.
Yep.
And thanks for tuning in. If you haven't, Patreon is below. We would appreciate anything that you're willing to give. There's lots of tiers from like $1 up to something else. And so if you feel like you've got a few bucks left, it always helps support and bring some extra content onto the channel. And thanks for sticking it out this long to watch it till the end.
Yeah,
We really appreciate
absolutely. Yeah, follow us on all the socials, guys. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Discord. Plenty of things happening there. Yeah, like we said at the start, feel free to buy some merch or some dice, or hit up our affiliate links. All that little bit helps the channel. We can invest in new armies, new terrain, new styles of games.
More stuff for you.
More stuff. So come and check us out. Yeah, massive thanks to Gap Games again, Game at EU. Thank you to LJ.
Thank you to Buzz.
So it's been awesome. Awesome expanding our games and the new game systems that we're having here. I'm really excited for what the future holds for us.
Absolutely.
So Kill Team on the way, a bit of Necromunda potentially.
Very keen for that.
So there's
Very
so
keen.
many other things that we want to explore. So much more content to come.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you later.
Adios.